It's the start of a new month in a couple of days, and I was thinking back today to the end of August, walking around. It must have been the Friday, the last Friday of the month, walking around, seeing how much I was looking forward to September, and all the things that were to come, and just kind of getting back into the rhythm of things. And I guess I feel like I have got back into the rhythm, and I'm back to where I was, which is just kind of grinding through the conversations, trying to turn conversations into likely prospects. And some of that's happened, some of that's worked, but I don't feel like I'm significantly further forwards. If I look back at the month, what have I done? I guess I've launched my new workshop, which isn't exactly feeling super fast, but that's because I've taken my eye off the ball with that, and I do need to get back on top of promoting that with my flyers and locally, but I'll come on to that in a second. I've got, I guess I've got quite a busy October coming up. Some of the things that should have happened in September are booked in for October. So I've managed to get some definite things happening, so that's good. But in terms of sort of big pushes forwards, it's a bit stagnant still. So still doing what I can, doing what I need to do. Oh, actually, on that doing what I can thing, yes, some interesting thoughts on that. I'll come back to that. Or I've launched Momentum as well. So yeah, that's something else. It's kind of semi-launched. I think back end of this week, we're going to be putting it out there properly as a launch. And actually, I thought we were behind ourselves from last year. We're ahead. It was beginning of November when we launched the 2019 event. So I'm all over the place with today's check-in, but lots of sort of things buzzing around in my head, mainly sort of how much progress, how slowly the progress is, but also trying to check in with myself and say, look, you're doing okay, you're moving forwards, that's the main thing. But actually, a book I'm reading at the moment, listening to on ultra learning, fascinating, absolutely fascinating. Some of the things that I've done myself over the years to learn things very quickly, sort of rapid learning, and skills acquisition. This book is just taken to another level, so I'm absolutely lapping that up. And one of the examples that it uses is a guy who very, very quickly learned public speaking. And I've just taken so many thoughts and ideas from that, not the business side, just becoming proficient and then excellent at public speaking in a very short span of time. I actually did it through Toastmasters, but in a very different way, very different approach to how most people do it, certainly how I've approached it. But it's also raised that question again, am I really, really doing everything that I can to pursue this goal? And the answer again is probably not. So this is where I find myself now as we go into the next month, October. Yes, there are things booked in, but I need to absolutely double down and get super serious with doing more of the things that I could be doing. There are times in the day where I'm not being productive. I know that. That's always been the case. I've always said that I've probably operated at 50 to 60% of what I know I am capable of in terms of efficiency. Still quite a lot done. I can still work hard, work fast, but I tend to latch onto something and just go sort of hell for leather with it. And it feels good to be busy and productive, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's doing the right things. So this week's been a bit of a funny one because I was throwing myself into this 10 minutes positivity program. Really glad that I did. Absolutely no regrets. It was the right thing to do. But I need to have that same intensity about my work and organisation about my work with the speaking goals as well. It's just getting more things that I can get stuck into. And actually a lot of what I've got coming up this month, I've got some talks to give. I've got the one on Wednesday for NatWest at a small, it's not a big gig, it's just a little NatWest networking women in business event that I'm giving a 60-minute talk / workshop at. I've got a session for the local law firm later on in the month. I've got the session for SIGBI, which is the big conference in Bournemouth in 3 weeks on Friday, that is. So again, not long. And then going into November, I've got a couple of events. And I'm even looking at putting some dates together now. I'm speaking today to, over the weekend, to Sanjay over in India. If that's going to happen and we're going to launch it and he thinks he can pull everything out for it, then that could be a November thing as well. So things are going to get busy pretty quick, which means I've got to be absolutely ready for it. So long and the short of it is I need to get back to organisation and just knuckling down and just getting this work done. That's the priority now. I know what I need to do. There's some bits I don't know what I need to do. I've got to find those things out. But by and large, I know what I need to do. Just got to get on and do it. So there's my check-in for the day. I'll be back again with more tomorrow. But for now, give it a YouTube thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check back again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.